This is us, we've just made the ferry. We just got on, got parked, and away we go. Fantastic. Upstairs.
So we're on the Kennewick ferry and our next stop is down in there.
Hi. Hoh Rainforest, which is part of the Olympic National Park, and true to their word, it's tipping it down with rain. They average about 138 inches of rain a year, which is quite considerable. And I've just seen otters in the wild for the first time in my life. They're down below me, so hopefully we'll get to see them again, which was pretty special. This huge tree is just shattered, splintered. See, everything in this forest goes back to nature, you know what I mean. So the trees get felled, and other trees, as you can see right behind me, get a foothold and up they go, and it's amazing. It's a really, really special place. The size of the trees is immense, and they're covered with moss. 138 inches of rain will do that every year. You don't seem too bothered. Well, you know where we are, Terry, don't you? And you said you wanted, I don't know, what was it? Video footage of a pickup? There you go. I'm at Forks. And there's a pickup. Nah, just kidding, mate. I wouldn't do that to you. Here you go. It's coming up. Oh, there you go. A red pickup. And a red pickup that says Bella.
So I found out
Here's
it
Leanne.
wasn't actually filmed here. The book was written here and based here. It was filmed in Portland or in Canada, depending on which show you watched. So the book was based here and she used it to base all her stories.
There you go.
And there's a leaflet about where to go and what to see.
There's the good oil. This is Rialto Beach. And it's raining still. But that's Washington State. We've seen this on YouTube videos. It's one of the classic, iconic Washington photographic sites if you're into outdoors, nature. The log jam is impressive, to say the least. There's these islands offshore, shrouded in mist, black pebbles, really rough sea, stacks, big surf, Pacific Northwest. The size of these trees is unbelievable. Absolutely massive. Full kelp. Oh, I don't know what that was. That's dead something. That's magnificent, isn't it? That's bull kelp, and that's really heavy, really heavy. I don't even think it's a particularly long one. Adults only there. Life's tough out here. Uh-oh. Don't want to get wet. Yeah, American photographer, young lad we used to follow on YouTube. And as soon as the lady said, you got to go to Rialto Beach, I'm like, why do I know that name? And as soon as we pulled up in the car park and it's like old trees up to here, that's why. And I hate apologists on YouTube, I really do. It is what it is. It's flogging down with rain. What do you expect? You're going to get a few drops on the lens of your camera. If you don't like it, I don't know, rub the TV screen. What do you reckon, missus?
I love the smell of the ocean.
Yes.
It's back on the North Pacific, which means Australia's down there somewhere behind us. A long way down.
A long way down. I can't stand this. Went to the Hoh Rainforest. We walked about 20 yards from the Visitors Information Centre, and there's two huge river otter just sat there on the log looking at me. We followed them for a little while. We've seen a deer, met some lovely people, as you usually do in the national parks, and the Pacific Northwest is absolutely beautiful.
Had lunch in a diner.
Lunch in a diner, which was really cool. Lovely town is Forks, famous for the lady that wrote the Twilight series. So we stopped off and we did some memorabilia for one of our friends, Terry. She's a fan, so all in all it's been a good day, but my raincoat has reached its saturation point. My pants are wet, Lee's cold and wet, and I think we've seen all we're going to see today, so I think it's time for coffee and we head home for dinner. But so far, it's been a wonderful stay at Crescent Lake and the environment around here. We like Olympic National Park.
Yeah, Washington is stunning.
It is stunning, isn't it? Righto.
Bye.
Bye. So our time at Crescent Lake has come to an end. We've had an absolutely amazing time at this part of Washington and Olympic National Park. We've seen the Hoh Rainforest. Out at the rainforest, it was tipping it with rain, which is normal for up here. We've seen river otter, we've seen browsing deer. The park itself is wonderful, sunshine in this afternoon, and we've got the rig all set up, ready to go, because when it's raining, it's setting up and packing it all up is just a chore. As we head down the coast on the 101, we're only going about 3 hours drive, but we've had a fantastic time here. We really love Washington. We've seen some amazing things, and as usual in our travels, we've met really interesting and generous people, and the journey's just keeps getting better. So as usual, as we like to say, just like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and Leanne will be keeping all those videos coming.